Okay, let's start from the place that we have stopped last day. We have discussed about strings, and today we need to start with the loops, right? Loops or the repetition, right? Repetition or loops. So basically, we have already discussed about that a little, but not much. In repetition, what will happen? The same set of instructions are again and again executed, right? Same set of instructions are executed again and again. You can see start. This is like this example shows you that it's going to start from. It is going to start from. It's going to start from number 2 and going to print up to number 10, which are even numbers. So how this print happens? Like start with 2 and then print 2. It will first check whether this 2 is less than 10. If it is yes, then it will print that 2 and add 2 to that. හරි ලේසි. හරිද? දෙක print කරනවා. 10ට වැඩි අඩුද බලනවා. ඒක print කරලා දෙකක් එකතු කරනවා. ආයෙ 10ට වැඩි අඩුද බලනවා. print කරලා දෙකක් එකතු කරනවා. Likewise, this will repeat and repeat. So loop එකක් කියන්නේ ඒකයි. This is a cyclic process. මේක cycle එකක් වගේ එකම ටික තමයි මේ දිගටම යන්නේ. නිතරම ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ මේ එකම instruction set එක මේ condition එක true වෙනකම්. ඒ කියන්නේ 10ට වැඩි අඩු හෝ සමාන වෙනකම්ම මේ ටිකම තමයි ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ. So that is why it is called repetition, right? Okay, so first of all, please write down this. Repetition, in repetition, the same instruction set is again and again executed. You have to write this repetition and what it happened and this example. Here's the pseudocode. Pseudocode කියන්නේ ව්‍යාජකේතය. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි code එකක් ලියන්න කලින් preparation එකට code එකක් ලියනවනේ. Using English, we are writing a code for preparation purpose. No, that is just a rough code. Actually, we can write this rough code or this like this code is not working. This is to get an idea only. This code is not working. The code එක වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ. Okay, Kalhar, yes, your message, I got it. Can you send it to the WhatsApp? Then I can refresh that, right? Okay, send it to the WhatsApp, please. Okay, then anyway, so in this repetition, this pseudocode, we already discussed pseudocode, but in repetition, there are different formats. Then arrows ගහන්න පුළුවන් නේ flow chart එකේ. In flow chart, to show the repetition, you can draw arrows backward. But when you are writing that, you cannot draw arrows නේ. Then you have to write the condition either at the starting point or at the ending point. Or you can give everything in the starting. Here actually in this pseudocode, the first format of pseudocode, starting is given c equal to and condition is also given before we begin. In the second one, the starting point is given and the limitation is given. Here starting and the condition. Here starting and the limitation. The second one starting and the limitation. In the third one, starting is given, then started, and finally the condition is given. Because we cannot draw arrows like this. Here we can draw arrows upwards, no. But when you're writing the code, we cannot draw arrows. Therefore, we have to instruct that using the text. And this is how the text is written. Please draw this. Please write this as well. Please write this as well. Then we'll do the practical, right? Right, you can write, doesn't matter, you can write. While writing, please focus on the coding. So I always tell you in this lesson, like do not like cheat yourself, do the practicals because this is what really needed. So you can do the exams without doing the practical, but it will be difficult. So if you are doing the practicals, you have an idea. In the examination, it will be very easy. I promise that. You can ask from my past students also. So because when you do the practicals, you will never skip this Python part. Most of the students find this Python part difficult. They don't like even. They think that this is very difficult lesson. But actually, if they are doing IT, they need to learn coding. And this practical lesson is really assisting you because in the university first year, this is their university second, third year. For university research even, you can use this, even for the masters. So this knowledge is very important. Python is one of the topmost, actually it is topmost language. Earlier it was like in the second and third rank, but that is now in the first rank. For artificial intelligence and most of the image processing research applications, we can use Python. Therefore, practice this. So you will definitely thank me for giving the practicing chance and the practical. The reason is you will surely enjoy this one day, not even for the examination, in your future. So practice. Even university students are struggling because they are not practicing. But if you practice, this will be very easy. Let's use IDLE. If you don't have IDLE, you can download it and install Python IDLE. This is cross-platform. It will work in any platform, Windows, Mac OS, any platform it will. And currently, if you don't have the version with you, you can use the online version. But my recommendation is please download that. You can always use this online Python compile. If you're using a mobile phone, you can use this. But my recommendation is please try to download. Okay, this is it. I have sent you the link. You can type the code here, right, in this online version. But the thing is, better you can download and use it. Let's take a new file. I'm going to take a new file. Let's minimize this here. File name. I'm going to write my loop there. So let's convert the first pseudocode to the loop. It is easy. Begin and end you don't want to mention there, but you can say C. C is a variable. You can put anything like num or number one or n or anything. I'm using C. Counter equal to, you can use any name, any variable name, doesn't matter. While, all simple, right? While, all are simple. You can say C, simple C, the same C that you are using here. If you're using num, here it should be num. If you're using number, this should be number, variable name. If it is greater than or equal to 10, sorry, less than or equal to 10, then you need to proceed, colon, and press enter. Please note, there will be automatic space generated here that you need to keep. That is called indentation. This automatic space come after the colon mark. When you're just entering, it will not come. But if you put colon and enter, colon mark and enter, this automatic space will come. That indicate whatever I'm writing here belongs to this while condition. That means whatever I'm writing after the indentation belongs to this while, right? Okay, let's write print C that belongs to this while. If I type C equals C plus 2, that belongs to this while. If I type C equals C plus 2 like this, that is not belongs to this while because it is not indented. If you indent, if you put a gap, tab key, this is tab key, that will be automatically indented and it is now related to while. Okay, C, print C, C equals C plus, that is all. So see, the pseudocode and this code, it almost same. Do is not there, instead of that colon is there, while is in simple. Display will be print, that's all. So let's run this, save. You can save with any name. Let's say repetition r1.py. Okay, let's run the module and you'll get the result from 2 to 10. Same code you can run in this online version also. Erase everything, paste this, run it, and you will see the output here itself. No need to even save. You will see the output in the black color window below. That is in the online version. Indentation is must, right? Indentation is must. This is in the IDLE. Just try and get the result. Okay, use the same to print the odd numbers from 1 to 10, then square numbers from 1 to 10, and the triangular numbers from 1 to 10. Right? So you can self-practice. Odd numbers from 1 to 10, even numbers from 1 to 10. Even numbers already there, odd numbers of 10. Odd numbers from 1 to 10. Then square numbers, from 1 to 10. And also triangular numbers, triangular numbers from 1 to 10. Try to print it now quickly. Do it by yourself. You can send the answer. If you are even doing this mobile, doesn't matter. Send the answer to the chat. Then I can review your answer and Tell whether you are correct or wrong. You can, meanwhile, you can share your screen and show your work also. You can write the second one underneath of the first one, right? No need to erase the first one. You can write this underneath of the second of this here. C equal to, let's say you need to even let's have a heading, then everyone can understand. Print even numbers. The second heading you can say print odd numbers. Here actually you can print a line to separate this, some dashes. Let me run this. You can see even numbers, then odd numbers, but I didn't write the algorithm. You can try the algorithm, how to get odd numbers. Odd numbers means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Then square numbers from 1 to 100 and triangular numbers from 1 to 100. Try it, please. ඔඩ් හරි ඉතින් ඔඩ් එක ලේසි ඒක පොඩි දෙයක්නේ ඉතුරු ටිකත් එවන්නකෝ තනියෙන් හිතන එක මේකේ වැදගත් වෙනවා so if you can think and do this because in the examination you are the one going to answer නේ එතකොට ඔඩ් එක කොහොමද ඔඩ් එක මේක එකෙන් පටන් ගන්න start C with 1 එතකොට 1 වලින් පටන්ගෙන 2 ගාන ගියාම 1 plus 2 likewise 2 by 2 එතකොට එන්නේ 1 2 1 3 5 එහෙමනේ නේද that is easy C එක නිකන් එක කරන්න එච්චරයි ඔන්න එතකොට even ආව යටින් odd එනවා මේක මම copy paste කරන්නම් I'm going to try for the square numbers ඒක ඊටත් වැඩිය ලේසි square කියන්නේ හතරස් සංඛ්‍යානේ what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply c by c එතකොට මේක පළවෙනි වතාවේ එකනේ තියෙන්නේ 1 නේ 1 into 1 is 1 ඊට පස්සේ එකකින් මම වැඩි කරනවා c equals c plus 1 then c is 2 නේ 2 into 2 is 4. Then again 1, 3. 3 into 3 is 9. So likewise, you can print all the square numbers up to 100. 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 4 into 4, up to 100, right? Then the last one is triangular numbers. Triangular numbers, you know this. First triangular number is 1. Second triangular number is 1 plus 2. This is 1 plus 2 plus 3. That is the third triangular number, which is 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. The next triangular number is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 10. That plus 5 is the next, is 15. That plus 6 is the next, 21. So that those are the triangular numbers. So let's start the same. Copy and paste the same. This time I'm going to rename this as triangular numbers. And I'm starting with the counter one. Counter I'm increasing. But I'm introducing another variable triangular number which is equal to 0. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this triangular number equal to the counter, existing triangular number plus counter. The triangular number is currently 0, no? 0 plus 1 is 1. The next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the triangular number. 1 will be printed. C equals C plus 1. Now C is 2. That 2 will be added to the existing triangular number. Current triangular number is 1 no after the first print. පළවෙනි print එකෙන් පස්සේ triangular number එක 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Then I'm increasing this. Then this will become C plus 1. C plus 1 will become 3. ඊළඟ සැරේ 3 තියෙනවනේ මෙතන 3 plus 3 6. මේක 4 වෙනවා. ඊළඟ සැරේ 6 plus 4. This will become 5. Then 10 plus 5. This will become 6. Then this is 15 plus, likewise 10 times this will be printed, but you will not get all the triangular numbers up to 100. But still you'll get some triangular numbers, 55. So if you increase this to 13, I hope you'll get all the triangular numbers. Up to 91, yes. After that, it will pass the 100. So up to 13. The 13th triangular number is 90. Now you can try this. It's easy. Only thing is, you need to practice. Okay, after practicing this, I can suggest you another exercise which we can use to train yourself. And let's try this. All of you can try. So try to print following pattern. Next is this. Okay. Next is this. Try to print the following patterns. Okay, now you know how to print this above one. Now try to print the following patterns. And these patterns in the reflected manner. මේ පැත්තට print කරලා මේ පැත්තට print කරලා okay reflected එක. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ පැත්තට එන එකයි මේකේ reflected එක. This side try to print the reflected ones also. You can use the triangular number knowledge to do the same. So let's give a try. මේ ටික try කරලා ඉන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ මේ ටික try කරන්න. Yeah, I will only show one. After that, remaining part you need to do, right? I think you have finished this. Right? If you have any difficulty, any errors you are getting sometime, perfect then I'm teaching this for maybe like I have taught this more than 200 times or 300 times. So I can do this without any error. Sometimes when you are doing this, you will get errors. Code run so what you need to do? Online online no offline, that doesn't matter. You have to ask the question. Show that. Send me the error. Take the screenshot. Take the screenshot. I'm getting this error. Error is a way of learning. Therefore, doesn't matter if you are getting error, send it to me. It can be a silly error, but doesn't matter. You are learning, right? So that is the way. If you are getting error, send it to me. I can help you correct that. Oh, I can let you share the screen if you want. But always tell me in the chat. You can tell me, I want to share the screen. I have error. I got this error. So then I can let you share the screen and correct it. Okay, the first one is what? The first one is easy. So maybe you can say n equal 1 for n. Sorry, while n 5 gamu copy 5 print asterisk multiplied by n. First time is multiplied by 1, second time 2, likewise, then n equal n plus 1. Okay, this is the pattern, right? Now let's use a separator. Print the pattern. From this module, and you can see you're getting this at 1 to 5. Now try these patterns. Try these patterns. Then make anipatra tone. Anipatra again. Me wage. Me පැත්තටයි ඒක වගේම මේ පැත්තට. Try these also. Likewise, if anyone having error, let me know, then I can check it. Here, the reason is like move up a little, move up a little, move upwards, right? Okay, the reason is like you cannot type this here. Actually, you have to write this as a Python code, right? You cannot type asterisk directly. That won't run the program. That's not printing it. So you have to delete that. So when I'm running the code, you have to use the code to show this. This is the output I expect, but you have to use the code in to show this. Erase everything first. Erase everything. Yes. You can select all and erase. Okay. All those things also you can erase. That is also not needed. Now write your own code. For an example, what I have given. Haven't you tried the code that I have given? Okay, let's try this first one. N equal 1. You can type that n equal 1. I'll send this code, then you can copy and paste it. But my recommendation is try to write this, whatever the code that I've given, you have to type this, right? Because this is not that you can you cannot do manually printing is not. This is programming. In programming, you need to give the code and get it printed. Right? I have sent the code. You can copy paste this. This first one. I have given the code. You can copy paste this in the chat. In the chat of Zoom chat. Or you can just type, if it is not accessible, you can type n equal 1. N equal 1. Yeah, that you erase that. Okay, that's it, and erase the first part and run it, and that will run. So this is what you need to do. You have to do the coding and get the result. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay.
So likewise, whatever now after that also. So that manually, I just wanted to show you that in the screen. That is why I typed. This won't work. So even if I try to run, it will give an error. But if I try to run this code, it will definitely give an error. Why? What's the reason? Reason is I cannot write this asterisk like this here, invalid syntax. I can't run. If I want to run, I have to delete everything from here to here. That is not only this part. The coding will run, but not this result. I just want to show you the result. That is why I put. But you have to generate the coding. Okay, I'll show this in a separate one then. If it is confusing, I'll show this in a separate. This is the exercise, right? Okay, I need to get this done. So what should be my next code? So here, the second one, I have to start with 5 asterisks. Then I'm telling n equal 5. Because I need to start with 5. n equal 5, and I'm running until n greater than n greater than or equal to 1. Then n equal n minus 1. N equal n minus 1, the reverse way, reverse order. Let me run, and you can see when I run, it will generate this output. Okay, here to here from this part, 5 to 1 from this part. Okay, now try 5 to 1 from this part. 1 to 5 using this, 5 to 1 using this. Actually, if you write this one, this is the corresponding result is this, right? Or even, odd, square, triangle. You can try all these codes. Okay, if you need all the codes here, let me send up to here. I'm sending all the codes, right? But remaining part you need to try. Up to here, I'm sending all the codes. Now you can copy and paste them and try in your computer. All the codes up to here I have sent in the chat. Everything up to here I have sent in the chat. So what you need to do? You need to do these two now. Only two. This one and this. Now you have to think and modify the code to get these two results. I have sent all these things. In case if you have error, you can copy and paste, get this done. And after the class, you have to write down, right? Not now. After the class, please write down now. This time, don't write, because you can save that time no, later. After the class, you can write down this in your book. Otherwise, what will happen when exam is closed? You will forget everything. In order to practice, you need to write down this somewhere with the indentation and proper syntax. Okay, try the remaining two now. I have sent the code for the previous. Try the remaining two. When you run this, you can get the answer like this. And then time එක දුන්නේ කරන්න, you can get 1 to 4 නේද? 1 to 5 එන්න දාන්න බලන්න. So you can run this 1 to 5. Try to do that 1 to 5. හරි, කොහොමද ඒක කරලා තියෙන්නේ? How he has done this? So he has used for loop. හරි, for loop එක මම තාම කියලා දුන්නේ නැහැ. I have not used for loop still, but you can use them. How කොහොමද අපි use කරන්නේ? Right, in order to use this, we can use something like this. හරි, අපිට මෙහෙම කරන්න පුළුවන්. So print, right? Okay, print. You have to start with 1, right? You can say n is 1. Asterisk වැඩි වෙන්නේ 1 2 3 4 5. N is you can say n is less than or equal to 5 නේද? 5 වෙනකන් යන්න ඕන. What you need to do is print n asterisk and n is n plus 1. එතකොට අපිට asterisk වැඩි වෙගෙන යනවා. So this is the last one, right? Last one. Here you can see asterisks are increasing. But in front of the asterisk, you need to put spaces. Spaces දාන්න ඕන. පළවෙනිට spaces කීයක් දාන්න ඕනද? 4 spaces. In front of this 4 spaces. එතන 4 කියන එක දෙන්න ඕන. අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙහෙම. Space එක වැඩි කරන්න පුළුවන් for space multiplied by 4 plus this one. Then හැම එකක්ම ඉස්සරහා 4 ගාන එනවා. So when I run this, you can see in front of every හැම එකටම ඉස්සරහින් 4ක් එනවා. එහෙම වෙන්නත් බෑනේ. 4ක් ඊළඟ එකේ 3ක් ස්පේස් ඊළඟ එකේ 2ක් ඊළඟ ස්පේස් 1ක් ඊළඟට නැහැ. කියන 4 3 2 1 එහෙම අඩු වෙන්න ඕන. To do that I'm using an algorithm. ක්‍රමයක් මම හදා ගන්න ඕන. 4 3 2 1. 4 හදා ගන්න පුළුවන් මෙහෙම. I can say n කියන්නේ 1නේ. n I can say 5 minus n. හරි. What is 5 minus n? Initially 5 minus n කියන්නේ 5 minus 1 it is 4. ඊළඟට n will be 2. Next n will be 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. Then next n will be 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. Next n will be 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Next n will be 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. Right. So that is how you build an algorithm. See. Okay. 4 space, 3 space, 2 space, 1 space, 0 space. Yes, 0 space. So this is what you need. While loop, right? ඊළඟට ඒකේ අනිත් පැත්ත. දැන් මේක හැදුවා නම් අනිත් පැත්ත පුළුවන්. So the next one will be එතකොට spaces ඊළඟ එකේ වැඩි වෙනවා. මේ පැත්තටනේ. එතකොට පහ ඉස්සලම එක space එකක්වත් නැහැ. You can start with 5, yeah, 5 and move up to greater than or equal to 1, n equal n minus 1. Now first time how n is 5 asterisk 5 minus 5 minus 5 is 0 spaces. I think this should work. So let's try. Okay, yeah, that's good. Simple. Once you have generated, the next will be easy. So please write down this. Please write down this as well. Okay, please write down this as well and take a screenshot. So next day, what I'm going to discuss is, now I have discussed about for loop. Next day I will discuss, while loop. Today we have discussed while loop. Next day we'll discuss about the for loop and do while loop or true while loop and for loop, and also discuss the tuples, lists and dictionaries. So please copy down this, take a screenshot. Then let's discuss the remaining part next day. Actually, initially, why I'm doing this as like a 1 hour session, right? But don't worry, if I do more than 1 hour, it will be really difficult to you to capture. Python, no. So let's slowly increase the duration, right? Later we can increase, but let's slowly increase. Let's slowly increase. Still, you are in the beginning stage, no? So let's slowly increase the number of hours. Okay. Then I'll stop from here. Good night. See you all next week. Bye.